So the piece is "We Meet on Empty Walls." It's a sentence I found in a William Burroughs book. And I've been investigating sound for many years now. I'm now doing a PhD project. And I'm completely fascinated with the fact of listening, but not always like sit down and listen, but people who listen to particular things. And for this project, I've been focusing on movies. And one of the most interesting movies I saw about this subject is The Conversation, where somebody is listening to recordings and interpret it in the wrong way, it seems, in the end. So you hear something and you say, okay, this is this, and it's not true at all. So how we get our audio information is about this piece. I'm also have been listening to a recording. It's called Okkulte Stimme. It's German. And it means that it's a collection, it's like an archive of sounds of people trying to understand sounds we don't understand. So we hear a knocking ghost in the piece. And a lot of the times I base it on recordings of people just knocking on walls, trying to understand sometimes space, trying to understand what the thickness is of the wall, and sometimes trying to understand what this is, the knock on the wall. So that's why I call it "We Meet on Empty Walls." I've been working for many years around, they call it drone music, but it's everybody in drone, a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people in drone music play loud and you have to feel like it physically. And I'm more interested at this point in what you can do with when you make a sound very thin and almost playing with nothing, and finding a lot of beauty in like lo-fi recordings, not the hi-fi like you have now, but like very old and difficult recordings. Yeah. Usually I really like working from an archive. And then it's really about like a movie maker. I try to organize things in a certain way, but I'm classically trained as a musician, so I really like the different parts and different how do you say that the things are changing and that they're not continuous all the time. And the immersiveness is not something which is necessarily physical, but a process which is mental. So that's the idea.
Is it a narrative music?
Yeah, I think so, but it has no. You can understand parts. I think one of the people who've listened to it before, he said to me that he heard two parts. For me, there are more parts. There are more things in sequence happening. So it feels really like making a movie without the images. But with the sounds, you create the images.
How do you explore the acousmonium, the sound system?
Yes, well, I had experience before, so I knew how short of time I had, and also that all these speakers have a different character. So in advance, I decided to organize the sounds in characters, like this is this kind of sound and this is that kind of sound, and you assign then sounds to the acousmonium, and then I'm just looking in a way to keep space for playing, just to not keep it like, okay, this is a setup, play, tuck, and that's it. And during now listening, you really listened in very good circumstances, very good sounds, and then I slowly try to create things. It becomes more alive than when you are at home or stereo. It's more alive.